Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be Book of Exodus 12. Let's get started now. Exodus 12 is a pivotal chapter in the book, detailing the institution of the Passover and the final plague that led to the Israelites' release from slavery in Egypt. Verse 1 to 11 sets the stage for the Passover, instructing the Israelites to select a lamb on the 10th day of the month and keep it until the 14th day when they were to slaughter it at twilight. The lamb was to be roasted and eaten with bitter herbs and unleavened bread, and the blood of the lamb was to be painted on the doorposts of their houses to protect them from the final plague. This feast was to be a perpetual celebration for the Israelites to remember their deliverance from Egypt. Verses 12 to 13 describe the purpose of the blood on the doorposts, as God would pass over the houses with the blood and strike down the firstborn in the houses without it. This was a fulfillment of God's promise to bring judgment on Egypt's gods and demonstrate His power to the Israelites. In verses 14 to 20, the Israelites were instructed to continue to observe the Passover feast as a remembrance of their deliverance. They were to remove all leaven from their homes for 7 days, symbolizing the removal of sin from their lives. Failure to do so would result in being cut off from the community. Verses 21 to 28 detail Moses' instructions to the Israelite elders to carry out the Passover as instructed. This emphasizes the importance of following God's commands and the role of leaders in ensuring their people obey. Verses 29 to 32 recount the final plague, where God struck down the firstborn in Egypt, including Pharaoh's son. This resulted in Pharaoh finally releasing the Israelites from slavery. In verses 33 to 42, the Israelites were told to leave Egypt in haste, taking only what they needed and unleavened bread for their journey. This emphasized the urgency of their departure and the provision of God for their needs. Finally, verses 43 to 51 describe the regulations for observing the Passover, including who could participate and how it was to be celebrated. This ensured that the celebration remained a meaningful remembrance of their deliverance from Egypt and their dependence on God. Symbolically, the Passover lamb foreshadows Jesus Christ, who would become the ultimate sacrifice for sin. The blood on the doorposts represents the protection that believers have through faith in Jesus Christ, and the removal of leaven symbolizes the removal of sin from our lives. The Passover feast serves as a reminder of God's deliverance and provision, and the importance of obedience to His commands. In conclusion, Exodus 12 is a significant chapter that establishes the Passover feast as a perpetual celebration for the Israelites and provides powerful symbolism for believers today. It emphasizes the importance of obedience to God's commands, the protection and provision of God, and the ultimate sacrifice of Jesus Christ. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible verse below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.